people welcome here, and have a great day. And hope the students will make sure that they really teach them what they're learning. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.
So we have an Android application that we developed for Ant Mobile.
Okay.
So the concept came up from Derek. He owns Ant Mobile. He came up with an idea to come with a way to get parking at a shopping mall. It would help you find the perfect part of the parking lot to limit your time in the actual shopping mall. Went through, and instead of doing a shopping mall, we put it for Algonquin College. It's an extremely complicated parking system. Tons of buildings, tons of parking lots, lots of restrictions. We ended up taking that same idea and putting it through for the Algonquin College itself. So we have an Android app that helps you find parking lots for any room on campus.
This is our start page. I'm going to start a new assessment, and I'm going to pick the factors that I think are important to me in my workplace and in my job. So I go next, and I score these factors. How important is each one to me? This is a self-reflection of what you have just entered. Now this is a self-reflection of what you have just entered, your self-truth, and each career. And now it goes into detail about what you have entered. So it compares your self-truth, which is the factors you entered previously, with the careers and how you scored them.
We're going to be talking today about the Deep River Urban Tree Inventory Project. Essentially what we did in Deep River is survey about 1,500 trees, and the goal of the project was to come up with an urban tree management plan. We started off with in a smaller town like this because it's easier to do a small project, a pilot like this in a smaller town, and then hopefully use some of the results and some of our findings and use this kind of information to apply it to a bigger center like Ottawa or some of our bigger cities across Canada in order to maintain a healthy urban tree canopy.
I've been touring around here, and it's really interesting to see what the students at Algonquin College can do. And many of the projects are real live projects, and they're advanced. I mean, they're not items that you usually can pick up a book and read about. They're new, they're leading edge, and I think it's going to make the college and the students much more known in the community.
I think that from a student standpoint, it gives good hands-on learning and gives them some practical skills, some critical thinking, problem solving, stuff like that. For the business owners, it's maybe gives them an opportunity to get ideas in a fresh new way, you know, from students. And the collaboration between business and faculty and students is great. Seeing the connections between you know, what all those pieces of the puzzle can present.
Well, it definitely gives the students a chance to think outside the box. They learn teamwork. Employers get a sense of who's creative, who's hardworking. Right, but I mean, it's putting the students in a real world environment and taking them out of the classroom.
So basically, in our vision, this classroom portal will eventually replace a traditional timetable and works as a smart, like a timetable. This is a regular tablet. You can see this is a main interface. It has the Algonquin College T128, that's a room number, and this is that timetable for that room for this particular week. I adjusted the date for November 28th because in the database, on that particular date, we have some cancellation like notice. You can see like these two courses are canceled. So you will see like the cancellation message rotate and even some notice. And here we can see the map. This map basically tells you like where this room is located. It can be roomed in, can be roomed out. This is basically useful, say suppose if you are a new student or a new visitor, you stand in front of the room, but you wonder where you exactly are. So maybe in the future, when the path finding function is added, then you can from here say, I go to another room, and it will tell you which elevator or which like how should I say, stairs you should take.
We've been developing an app for NRCan GIS. They've evolved from using notebooks down to they had a very primitive design on a very old age, almost 15 years old, an iPack device. And now we have developed a brand new application for them that's very speedy, so that they can advance through all the different levels of the database and input information as fast as they can see it. There's two different types of projects, so they can go down either way. Everything works perfectly. Every time they start up the app, they're invited to load the pick lists based on what the project leader has to say. This is the design of our project here. So we have all the controllers, the models, and the entities, which are all connected one-to-one all the way through, and the data flows from the main all the way up and then back down into the databases, and everything is stored so that they can sift through, read, edit, change, and analyze everything they need to at a later date or whenever they have time.
Okay, so we are a group of 4 outdoor adventure naturalist students from Algonquin College. Throughout our program, we've taken different courses. We've taken a flora course, a wild edibles course, an ecology course, and we've also done an interpretive program planning course. And we've taken all the skills from those programs and we've used it to create a book. And what the book is it's a book of different values of the local shrubs and trees of the Ottawa Valley. And so we've taken medicinal values, edible values, traditional uses, and different warnings. We've done 49 species, and we've used different books and different internet sources to compile different information to put it into this book. This book is going to be turned into a display board with Sintra pages, which is a hard plastic material on big metal rings. It's going to be on a nice big display board. And the pictures here, we have Katerina herself. She's taken pictures of the 49 different species. We've edited them, and they're going to be put on the back of the information here. And so right now, the stage that we're at is everything is at the printers. The printers are putting everything together, and it should be in a hard form and installed in the museum within the next 2 to 3 weeks, hopefully.
Delighted that we were able to put an event together at this time of year. In the past, we were only able to mount one event per year in the spring, and we weren't able to take advantage of all of our other programs that have a culminating project in a term other than in the spring term. And now that we teach year-round, we have students who graduate at the end of the summer, at the end of the winter. It's wonderful to have an opportunity to showcase their culminating project right here in our college.
We do like the field data collection and our CAN project. So guys, congratulations on getting 3rd place. Come on up. Now this was the Social Enterprise Solutions Indigenous Tree and Shrub Species from the Algonquin Way Cultural Center and the people from the Pembroke campus. So congratulations. Come on up. The Classroom Portal Expansion Team, working with Nitech Software Incorporated. Congratulations, you guys are all winners of $100 for team members. Congratulations.